If I told you that chickens were the key to unlocking generational wealth for you, your family, and the legacy that you want to leave behind, you would probably think that I am absolutely crazy and that I'm a conspiracy theorist. But just give me a few minutes of your time and I'm going to show you exactly what I mean when I say that generational health will lead you to generational wealth. My name is Jeff, and I have been raising chickens for the last year, and I've also been growing my own food for the last 5 years. And when I first started this journey, I had no idea what it was like to actually raise my own food. I genuinely didn't even know if I was going to enjoy it. But here I am, 5 years into it, loving my life, just having the best time. My kids are eating amazing. My wife is beautiful. And I cannot thank my past self enough for getting started with what I needed to do. And if you feel the same way that I did 5 years ago and you want to get started, I'm going to teach you everything that I learned about setting myself up for generational health so that way I can set you up for generational health and generational wealth on top of that. So why are generational wealth and health linked together in this video? Well, I'm going to explain it to you in a very, very simple way. Think about generational wealth. What is the most common thing that people think about when they think about generational wealth? They think about having a lot of real estate. They think about having millions in the bank, passive income, a lot of land, all of the fun stuff that comes with generational wealth. But what's one issue that people tend to have when it comes to generational wealth? They often feel burnt out from the methods that come with generational wealth. They feel unmotivated to actually grind, to do the hard work that it takes to get to generational wealth. They feel like no matter how often they try and take shortcuts into generational wealth, it just never works out, and then they spend all their money, and then they're back to square one. So why does unlocking generational health help with generational wealth? As a matter of fact, you'd be very surprised at just how interlinked these two are. But it all begins with generational health first. It all begins with your decision to become healthy. Because think about it, when you're healthy, in a healthy state of mind, spirit, and body, it becomes way easier to make wealth. You'll burn out on the boring tasks way less often. You'll feel more inclined to make more money. You'll just unlock all of the benefits of making wealth without any of the side effects because you're taking care of your health first above making more money. And I know that it seems like you have to make more money because you are stuck in this endless loop. But I'm telling you, a lot of the online gurus that tell you that you have to make money no matter the cost are lying to you. It is so important to just take 3 to 6 months to get your health back on track, because then that will supercharge your wealth journey and you'll get there way faster. I promise you. So what does all of this have to do then with homesteading? What does generational wealth have to do with homesteading? Raising chickens is not going to make you millions. Eating lettuce that you grow in a pot is not going to make you millions. Totally get it, I understand. But yes, it will. As a matter of fact, yes, raising chickens and eating lettuce out of a pot does make you millions. Because at the end of the day, homesteading is about more than just putting a seed in a pot and calling it a day. Homesteading is about unlocking a past generational, actually. Because homesteading is about more than just planting a seed in a pot and calling it a day. Homesteading is genuinely unlocking the past generations of health that your grandparents used to have, their grandparents used to have. Think about all the fake food that we have these days, all the pesticides and herbicides that are thrown on mega farms, all the GMOs that prioritize caloric density over nutritional value, all of the estrogenics, plastics, and birth control that are in our water systems. Everything around us is trying to kill us these days. And beginning your homesteading journey, even if it is literally just planting a single seed in a single pot, is going to set you up to be more healthy in the long run. A lot of the reason why this happens is because when you start eating a healthy diet and you start actually appreciating the food that you are growing, that you are raising, that you are cooking with, eating, when you start this journey of actually taking the time to slow down and grow your own food and be more self-sustainable, it makes you way less inclined to want to go to fast food restaurants, to eat out at fancy restaurants, to want to go and spend, like I said, spend more money. It fills a very, very big niche that makes it so that way you actually, it makes it so that way you are just in a healthier state of mind overall. Because let's face it, watching something grow for 3 to 4 months before you can even do anything with it is boring as hell. Nobody wants to sit around and wait for something to happen when you could just go to the store and buy it immediately. But that is the wrong way to think about it. The way that you need to think about it is that this is a genuine key, an unlock to actually changing your life. The reason I'm stressing so much about this particular point is because I need you to understand that getting your health in order first and foremost above all else is going to pay dividends way, way, way more than anything else that you could possibly set yourself up for. It genuinely is that big of a game changer. If you want to have future generational wealth for your children, for your wife, for any kind of legacy that you want to set, it all starts today with generational health. Setting yourself up to be able to have the mental capacity to be able to grow something from the seed, from a chick, and actually enjoy the food that you are making and enjoy the food that you are eating and learning how to cook and cooking such good food that your grandparents used to use. Like, I know I'm kind of rambling in this video, but it's just so important that you understand why getting your health in order, making generational health is going to be way more important than trying to rush generational wealth. Health above wealth, no matter what at the end of the day. I hope that this video has helped you see why putting your health above wealth is going to help you make more wealth in a shorter amount of time. But if for some reason you still don't believe me, you think I'm a naysayer, you think I'm a crazy conspiracy theorist, you think that raising chickens is not going to make you millions of dollars in the future, comment below. Tell me I'm wrong. Do whatever you want. But at the end of the day, I'm telling you, unlocking health is going to unlock wealth way faster than trying to speedrun wealth and then never getting to a healthy state. Because okay, last minute. Think about all the people that make millions of dollars and then they're still depressed and suicidal because they just don't have a purpose in life, because their only purpose was making money, and now they are making money, and now suddenly they don't have a purpose. Raising chickens, growing your gardens, living a life that you want to live that's healthy and sustainable, where you can get up every day, appreciate life every day, living a happy, healthy life, no matter what kind of money you're making, is going to pay way more in the long run than trying to make millions of dollars and never having any use for it. And maybe I'm coping. Who knows? But I'm genuinely happy with the life that I'm living. I'm genuinely happy being able to give my 2 sons and my wife the food that they deserve to have. I'm genuinely happy living the life that I have now. And I want you to be happy living the life that you want to live through the use of homesteading. Really quickly, by the way, actually, another thing, I know, if you're watching to the end of the video, but if you are genuinely interested in starting, but you don't know how to start, you don't know what to do, you don't know anything, I have links below that contain information on all things related to homesteading. Whether you want to call me, whether you want to join my community, anything goes, as long as if you are genuinely interested in getting started. Click one of my links below, set up a time to see me, and I will help you achieve whatever goal you have set out to achieve. Take care, and I will see you in the next one.